Will you also go away? Are you downhearted? Is the prophecy in Matthew 24:12 fulfilling in your life? That because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Is your love for Jesus and the things of God growing cold? Because the wicked has continued to be wicked, according to Daniel 12:10. Because the righteous man is perishing in his righteousness, while the wicked man is living long in his wickedness. Ecclesiastes 7:15. Is it because righteous men get what the wicked deserve, and wicked men get what the righteous deserve? Ecclesiastes 8:14. Is it because in the place of righteousness you have seen iniquity? No matter what you do or how you preach, do you think the wicked can ever change? See Revelations 9:20-21, 16:9-11. As no one is discharged in the time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. Ecclesiastes 8:8, Psalms 58, 1-5. Look up Hebrews 6, 4-6, Luke 11, 24-26 for your confirmation. Listen, brethren, although a wicked man commits 100 crimes and still lives a long time, I know that it will go better with God-fearing men who are reverent before God. Ecclesiastes 8:12. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. 2 Corinthians 14, 16-18. Are you in the mood of the flesh? Are you sad because of what you see and hear, and so you want to go away from the Savior? David felt that way. His feet had almost slipped. He nearly lost his foothold. He envied the arrogant when he saw the prosperity of the wicked. Psalm 73, 2-3. The increase in wealth, in verse 12. He was regretting practicing righteousness, verse 13. David was downhearted. He wanted to go away till he entered the sanctuary of God. Then he understood their final destiny, in verse 17. Do you want to join those who refuse to keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ? Revelation 12:17. Don't you know that godliness with contentment is great gain? 1 Timothy 6:6. Don't you know that though the wicked spring up like grass, and all evildoers flourish, they will be forever destroyed? Psalms 92:7. Or are you going away because the Lord has given you life and good health, and has blessed you with much wealth? Deuteronomy 8:11-19. Have you developed itching ears to sound doctrine? 2 Timothy 4:3-4. And so you have even gone away. Is your own case suffering in the midst of abundance? Or is it because the wicked die, and during their burials, even in the very city where they practice and unleashed wickedness, they are eulogized? Ecclesiastes 8:10. Say you have gone too far with Jesus, and the journey is almost over. You often talk about grace. What use do you make of it? Read Titus 2:11-14. Come back to Jesus, please. Don't go away. You are among the number in Revelation 7:9-17. So you must endure to the end. Don't go away. Please come with me to the Savior now.
When many from the Savior turned and walked with him no more, a few were left in whom still burnt the love they had before. To this he tenderly did say, and will ye also go away? Their answer stands above the strife. To whom, Lord, shall we go? Thou hast the words of endless life, and we believe and know. Thou art God's Holy One, and pray that we may never go away. Yet while the forces have their lays, and birds of heaven their nests, he whom you follow hath not where to lay his head to rest. And will you share his love today? 'Twere easier far to go away. Because iniquity is rife, the love of some grows cold. So many live the way of life and wander from the fold. Yet God, oh, honor from this way, we will not ever go away.